God. Thank God. Thank God. Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially WrestleMania season. It took so long to even get to this point of the year. You know, WrestleMania season is the best time of the year, in my honest opinion. It's the best time of the year. Now, I can't think of a better way to kick off Royal Rumble weekend and WrestleMania season with TakeOver Phoenix tomorrow night and the anticipation and the unpredictability of the Royal Rumble on Sunday. Nobody knows what's going to happen on Sunday. Hell, even I don't know. I wish I do know, but I don't. Let me say this now. I have never been so excited for an NXT TakeOver show since War Games back in 2017. I have not been this excited for a TakeOver before. Do you see the card for NXT TakeOver Phoenix tomorrow night? Let's look through it. I mean, I'm telling you, Phoenix is going to be one hell of a fucking show. Look at the card that we have. We got Matt Riddle versus Cassius Ohno. That matchup obviously is going to kick off TakeOver. Then we got Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong versus the War Raiders for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Then we got the NXT Women's Championship in Shayna Baszler versus Bianca Belair. That match should be a 5-star classic. If you look at NXT's card for Saturday night, other than the Matt Riddle Cassius Ohno matchup, the other 4 matches in this card are potential show stealers. You got the NXT champion. You got the NXT Women's Championship match between Baszler and Belair. You got the Undisputed Era versus War Raiders for the NXT tag titles. Then you got the North American Championship between Ricochet and Gargano. And then you got the NXT title match between Ciampa and Black. Just look at that card in itself. Any of those 4 matches can be the main event, and I wouldn't mind it. They can have the North American Championship be the main event. They can have the NXT Tag Team titles to be the main event, or they can have the NXT Championship match as the main event. It's a possibility. I mean, I love TakeOver. I just love TakeOver. That I'm just so excited. I'm just literally this excited. We'll go over the TakeOver Phoenix card in just a little bit. Then you look at the Royal Rumble card. It's looking pretty good. Low key, it's looking pretty good. Just as of this week, they announced 2 matches for the pre-show. They announced Rusev versus Nakamura for the United States Championship, and they got Buddy Murphy defending his Cruiserweight Championship against Akira Ozawa, Hideo Itami, and Kalisto. Those 2 matches will be in the kickoff show of the Royal Rumble pay-per-view before the pay-per-view even starts. Then you look at the main card. I got The Bar versus Miz and Shane to kick off the Rumble. And here's another thing. When you're looking at Becky Lynch versus Asuka, you gotta be careful. You gotta be aware. Attention to detail. You gotta be aware where those 2 women have their match in according to the match order. This Sunday at the Royal Rumble, I cannot stress this enough if you're watching the Rumble on Sunday. Match order is going to be very, very crucial. Very crucial. Because if people are predicting that Becky Lynch can lose on Sunday, and then she ends up being in the Rumble match, you got to see where in the order of the main show, where in the match order she competes in. That is very, very crucial. So, I got The Bar versus the Miz and Shane to kick off the Rumble pay-per-view. Then you got Asuka versus Becky for the SmackDown Women's title. I won't have that match second. So you got the SmackDown Tag Team titles first. The SmackDown Women's Championship to be second on the card. Then you can put Bryan versus AJ third for the WWE Championship. I would have that matchup being third. Then I will put Ronda versus Sasha fourth for the Raw Women's Championship. Then I will have the Universal Championship against Brock and Finn fifth. Then I will have the Men's Rumble at 6. And then the Women's Royal Rumble number 7. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. That's what I would low-key do. So other than that, you could put the men's... I mean, when it comes to the women and men's Rumble match, you could shuffle the two to be last. You could put the men's Rumble last. You could put the women's Rumble last. I mean, if I was to shuffle out this card, I would have the women's Rumble last because that has so much anticipation and more unpredictability than the men's Rumble do. Than the men's Rumble. But we'll also go over both NXT TakeOver Phoenix card and the Rumble PPV card in just a little bit. Before anything, I have a couple of stories here that I want to mention here. I mean, this is the episode 3 of the podcast. Let's just get that out of the way here. I got news on Ronda Rousey. She's reportedly leaving WWE after WrestleMania. Now, for what I'm hearing, she's not really leaving. Her contract's up until April 2020. I think April 2020 or April 21. Or April 2021. I don't know. But I think she's going to take a leave of absence after WrestleMania, which honestly I don't blame her. I got news on Abyss and Sanjay Dutt leaving Impact Wrestling for WWE. And also, I have this little story on The Undertaker. The Undertaker reportedly does not have an opponent. As of this stage, he does not have a WrestleMania opponent for WrestleMania. That is shocking. But guys, this is episode 3 of the Wrestling Fan Podcast. If you guys haven't seen the channel yet, I've uploaded Raw, SmackDown, NXT reviews. They're all up on the channel. Links will be down below in the description. Also, I uploaded a Royal Rumble 2006 Throwback Thursday pay-per-view review. That's also down below in the description. I uploaded that yesterday. And if you guys haven't already, smash the like button, guys. I would really appreciate it. Comment down below. What are your predictions for TakeOver Phoenix and the Rumble? Let me guys know down below in the comment section. Also, guys, hit that subscribe button down below. Turn that bell for all notifications. Let's begin the news part of the podcast, and then we'll preview and predict NXT TakeOver Phoenix and the Royal Rumble. So I'm gonna begin here. Ronda Rousey. She's reportedly leaving WWE after WrestleMania 35. This broke, I believe, as early as yesterday. It appears that Ronda Rousey in WWE is ending sooner than expected. In the latest issue of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Dave Meltzer reported that there is a very good chance, quote unquote, that Rousey could be done with the company after WrestleMania. According to Meltzer, the working idea is that Rousey will be finishing up at WrestleMania 35 in April at MetLife Stadium. He added on Wrestling Observer Radio that her departure is imminent and everyone in the company is working with the mindset that she's finishing up within the next couple of months. In an older interview with Yahoo Sports, she did reveal she wished to start a family and have children. This is what Ronda said, and I quote, "We're ready to start having kids soon, and I was thinking about what I've left unfinished in my life before I want to entirely focus on having kids when that time comes. I took a long look at my life and thought that if I don't try and take a shot with the WWE, I would regret it for the rest of my life." So obviously she always wanted to join WWE while her run in UFC. "I want to be an example to my kids about pursuing your dreams and being able to do anything. I guess this is the way of nesting and getting ready for children. I'm trying to prove to my unborn babies that they can accomplish any dream that they want to go after." Unquote. So there you go. And then there's a follow-up story saying that Ronda did not say this. Wow, I was just getting that also. This is breaking news here. I just got this now on my laptop here. Ronda Rousey is also not leaving WWE after WrestleMania 35. So here's a catch-up story to that. Despite our report earlier, we are now having exclusive details from TMZ and Pro Wrestling Sheet confirming that the report going around is not correct. Pro Wrestling Sheet says it'd be more than a planned break and not a full-on departure from the company. Multiple sources who know Ronda told TMZ Sports that she's super happy in her new career and isn't ready to pull the plug just yet. Ronda remains serious about starting a family and has been very open about this for many months now. When TMZ contacted WWE, a spokesperson told TMZ the following, and I quote, Ronda Rousey is under contract with the company until April 10th, 2021. Whether she wants to start a family, it's a private matter, unquote. There you go. So I just told you that she was going to leave, and I follow up the story of her not leaving. So, I mean, it's up to Ronda, low key. It's up to Ronda. It's up to Ronda. You know, her contract's up until April 2021, so she's in contract. She's in contract with the company for another 2 years. Who's to say that Ronda can, you know, just leave the company for a little bit, take a leave of absence, and start a family? I mean, if Ronda wants to do that, let her do it. You know, she's that big of a name. You know, the company's not gonna suffer without Ronda being in there. They're not gonna suffer. They have other talent that they can push, like a Sasha, a Bayley, a Ruby Riott, especially on Monday Night Raw. You know, with the potential of Becky Lynch going to Monday Night Raw, if depends what happens on Sunday. Let's see what happens. But if I'm Ronda Rousey, you know, if she wants to start a family, let her be. Let her be. Who cares what people think? Who cares what people are gonna say about Ronda? She's making more money, if anything. She's happy, according to what the report says. She's happy in her current spot in the company. If Vince and the company wants to keep her happy, let her take some time off and let her have her kid. That's what I would do. And I would fully respect Ronda for what she's doing for that decision. That I would honestly respect. So Abyss and Sanjay Dutt are leaving Impact Wrestling for WWE. Now, I know that a long time ago, I don't know how long ago this was. Abyss, I think it goes back in 2006, 2007, around that time. I think around that time. Vince just technically handed Abyss a contract to come to WWE. He could have made an appearance at the Royal Rumble, either 06 or 07. And he could have had a match with The Undertaker at WrestleMania. But Abyss, from what I heard, Abyss got cold feet. And he didn't, and he just threw Impact. Even though he's still loyal to Impact, which I completely respect. I'm not going to judge Abyss for what he did. I mean, but back then could have been the perfect time for Abyss to leave Impact, or TNA back then, and come over to WWE and have a match with The Undertaker. Also, a lot of people were saying, oh yeah, this is a dream match. Abyss versus Taker. Have it at WrestleMania. But Abyss had cold feet. And he didn't want to do it. And he didn't want to make that jump, which I respect. But now, Impact Wrestling Hall of Famer Abyss and Sanjay Dutt will both be leaving Impact Wrestling according to PW Insider. The Impact roster was informed of the news by a company email recently, and the belief is that both are on their way to WWE. Abyss has been with Impact since 2002, when the company launched and operated as Total Nonstop Wrestling (TNA). Abyss was actually offered a deal with WWE back in 2006, but decided to turn it down and stay with TNA. Likewise, Dutt was offered a performance center role in 2017, but didn't want to uproot his family and decided to stick with Impact Wrestling. Both of them were well-respected members of the Impact creative team and will depart on acceptable terms. The company didn't want to hold either back from future opportunities. Now, I think Jeremy Borash is with Triple H down in NXT. I would send Abyss down there too. I would send Abyss down there. Now, do I see Abyss in the ring? No. I think his in-ring career is done. Jeremy Borash is down in NXT with Triple H. If anything, I'm sending Abyss to NXT. I wouldn't send Abyss to the main roster. No. I would send both Abyss and Sanjay Dutt to NXT. Put them in Triple H's team, and whenever Triple H is ready to take full control and take over, literally and figuratively, the entire operation of WWE, I would have Abyss be in his team. I would love that. Now, I'm hearing rumblings. I don't know if this is true or not. I'm hearing rumblings that Abyss will make a Royal Rumble surprise entrant on Sunday. I wouldn't mind it. Give him at least 5 to 10 minutes in the ring. Let's see what he can do on Sunday. He's not going to factor in the major plans. So why not? I would just have him there as a surprise entrant. I wouldn't mind it. If anything, I would put Abyss at number 13. If anything in the Rumble, put him at number 13. Make him go in the ring for like, what, 5, 10 minutes? There you go. There you go. But Abyss and Sanjay Dutt are leaving Impact Wrestling and coming to the WWE. I would put them down in NXT. The GOAT. The Undertaker. Now, this is just shocking. This is just completely shocker. A complete shocker. The Undertaker reportedly does not have an opponent for WrestleMania 35 in April. I would love to know why. Right around Survivor Series, you start to plan, you start to gather out your thoughts, and you put them on a piece of paper. Pencil in ideas for WrestleMania. It is crazy, and I find this completely disrespectful. The Undertaker is well known as one of the greatest of all time. Why does he not have an opponent for WrestleMania? I would just love to know. Now, I bet you're going to ask me, oh, Chris, Taker doesn't have a match for WrestleMania. How will you book The Undertaker? Simple. I would give him 3 opponents and have Taker choose. 1, Finn Balor. I said this I believe I said this last Sunday on my fantasy booking video last week. We're not going to get Demon King Finn Balor on Sunday. We're not. That's already reported. I've heard rumors that Finn Balor would not come into the Rumble Sunday as the Demon King, which is expected. I would have Undertaker come out on a random edition of Monday Night Raw unannounced. Right where Finn Balor is about to cut a promo. I would have Taker come out and say, Finn, I've been watching you since your rise from NXT. How many times have we seen the Demon? Barely. On the main roster? Barely. I want to see the Demon King myself. I'm challenging you to a match at WrestleMania. Only if you bring back the Demon King. Boom. There's your matchup right there. The matchup is right there on a silver fucking platter. It's only for the company to book it. Simple. Finn Balor, my first opponent. Opponent number two, Drew McIntyre. Now, Drew McIntyre has said he's attacked the likes of Kurt Angle and John Cena. I wouldn't mind a Drew McIntyre Undertaker match at WrestleMania. I wouldn't mind it. And if you're also planning to book Drew McIntyre's push in the summer of 2019, I would have Drew McIntyre retire the Undertaker at WrestleMania officially. Now, there's rumors going around that Taker might enter the Hall of Fame this year. I'm hearing that. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that is true. But I'm hearing rumblings that Taker might enter the Hall of Fame this year, if it's not The Rock. If it ain't The Rock, it can definitely be The Undertaker. Because who else you're going to put in the Hall of Fame? Other than Taker, I would put Owen Hart in the Hall of Fame, low key. I would put Owen in the Hall of Fame. Seriously. I would put Owen Hart in the Hall of Fame. If you can't book The Rock, you can book either Taker or Owen Hart to be in the Hall of Fame. Because Owen has been, it's long overdue for Owen to be in the Hall of Fame. Long overdue. If you can't put The Rock in the Hall of Fame this year, put either The Undertaker or Owen Hart. Now, simple for Drew McIntyre. He wants to attack the all-time greats. Taker's an all-time great. I would have Drew target Taker. I would have Drew McIntyre Claymore kick Undertaker so bad, he has to retire. I would have Taker retire. Then, the Raw after WrestleMania in Barclays Center, Taker can do his farewell speech. He's done. And then, from there, you can easily book Drew McIntyre's rise to the top. Simple. Drew McIntyre, point number 2. Number 3. Now, I don't know if this match could possibly happen. Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels. Remember back at WrestleMania 25? When Shawn wrestled that perfect match? And then he made that one mistake? Then Taker ended up becoming, what, 17-0? Then Taker retired Shawn and go 18-0? I would have Shawn. What goes around, comes around. Taker retired Shawn at WrestleMania 26 in Phoenix. In Phoenix! In Phoenix! In Phoenix. I would have Shawn have one more match. Have him come out of retirement for one more match against Taker. Have Shawn be the guy to retire The Undertaker. The storyline's there. If anything, the storyline is right there. You can replay what happened back at 2009, 2010. You can replay it 10 years ago. The storyline is there. The storyline is just there. That's how I'm booking Undertaker. According to the latest edition of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Dave Meltzer reported that the main matches for WrestleMania 35 in April do not currently include Taker. As is often the case, those plans could change as the event gets closer to April. There has been speculation on Undertaker's wrestling future for many, many years. Many believe that Taker's WrestleMania 33 loss to Roman Reigns would be his last. I mean, meanwhile, Taker ended up showing up the next year when Cena challenged Taker to a match, and that match only lasted, 3 minutes? Cena put Undertaker over in just 3 minutes. No, Cena put Taker over in just 3 minutes. Looked impressive. Taker looked impressive at Super Showdown and in Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel, he looked fantastic in Crown Jewel. He looked fantastic. Ring shape, boy. He looked fantastic. But let's see what happens, man. I hope. And think about this. The last time Undertaker missed a WrestleMania match was WrestleMania 2000. That is about to be 19, 20 years since Taker has missed a WrestleMania. He has went on to fight from WrestleMania 17 to last year. Didn't miss a WrestleMania. In Taker's career, he's only missed 2. He missed, I think, WrestleMania 10 and the WrestleMania 2000. So let's see what happens, man. I hope he gets an opponent for WrestleMania. And I hope it's either against Finn, McIntyre, or Shawn. That's what I honestly think. So that's it for the news part. We're going to go over NXT TakeOver Phoenix. I'm going to give you guys my prediction right about now. Matt Riddle versus Cassius Ohno. I got Matt Riddle winning. I got Riddle winning. I'm sorry. If you're gonna push Matt Riddle, and Matt Riddle's a stud. And don't get me wrong, I love Cassius Ohno. Ohno's a stud also, but I just love Matt Riddle. I got Matt Riddle winning. I say about maybe a 5-10 minute match over Cassius Ohno. This match is clearly gonna kick off TakeOver. Clearly, Riddle versus Ohno will kick off TakeOver. I got Matt Riddle winning over Cassius Ohno. Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong defend their NXT Tag Team Championships against War Raiders. This match is going to be a classic. If you guys seen Undisputed Era's whole entire tag teams in the whole tag team matches in 2018, fantastic shit. Fantastic shit. But if you're the best tag team in your division, you should be champion. I got Undisputed Era retaining their titles over the War Raiders. The match should be a classic. The match should be a classic. Shayna Baszler versus Bianca Belair for the NXT Women's Championship. Something's got to give in this match. I think this matchup will potentially steal the show. I love Shayna Baszler in the ring. Her mic skills are just amazing. I love it. Bianca Belair, the same thing. She's undefeated. Will she stay undefeated? No. No. I got Baszler beating Belair to retain the NXT Women's Championship. That matchup could be a potential show stealer But I got Baszler. Baszler is too good. If you're the best woman in your division, you should be champion. I'm sorry. I mean, I could be wrong. Bianca can win. If Bianca Belair wins, I'm gonna come on here on Saturday and say I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I love Bianca Belair, but Shayna Baszler, she's just too good. I got Baszler retaining the NXT Women's Championship. If this matchup does not have a 5-star classic waiting, I don't know what to say. Ricochet versus Johnny Gargano for the NXT North American Championship. This matchup has 5-star classic written all over it. How does this matchup not whet your appetite? How? I love Ricochet. He's fantastic in the ring. Fucking phenomenal. When I look at Ricochet, I see a little bit of AJ Styles in him. Just a little bit of AJ Styles in him. I just see it. I just see it. Gargano, he's got that Daniel Bryan effect. I just can't predict this match. It's got a 5-star classic written all over it. Yes, it does. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I got Gargano winning. I got Gargano beating Ricochet. Possible Ciampa can come out and help Gargano win. Possibly. I don't know. I could be wrong on that department. But if this matchup goes clean with no interference whatsoever, I got Gargano winning. Gargano, in my prediction, I got Gargano beating Ricochet to become the new North American champion. NXT Championship match. Another 5-star classic of the waiting. Tommaso Ciampa versus Aleister Black for the NXT Championship. This is another difficult. I've been looking at the card all week. And I always have a struggle waiting for this main event. Yeah, Matt Riddle, oh no, yeah, I got Riddle winning. Undisputed Era versus War Raiders, yeah, I got Undisputed Era winning. Baszler versus Belair, I got Baszler winning. Ricochet versus Gargano, it's a 50-50. I gotta go with Gargano. This matchup takes the whole cake. I look at these two men, Tommaso Ciampa and Aleister Black. Black came out of not gonna lie to you, a lukewarm title reign. Because back then in 2018, Ciampa and Gargano was much more important of a storyline than the NXT Championship itself. Now, I'm gonna say this now. When Black got hurt, it was a blessing in disguise. It was a big blessing in disguise. Now, Black is in this championship picture between Gargano and Ciampa. We were supposed to get a triple threat match at TakeOver Brooklyn last year, but Black got hurt. And from there, everybody thought, yeah, Black, his title reign was lukewarm. It was good enough. He had some great matches. But it just wasn't grabbing my attention because of, like I said, because of Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. When I look at Tommaso Ciampa, I just see straight prick. The prick that you love. That's me. I love Tommaso Ciampa. Love him. I love him so much. I'm just going to go buy his t-shirt soon. I'm going to buy his t-shirt. I'm going to go to TakeOver New York in Barclays Center with his shirt. Amazing shit. I love Tommaso Ciampa. I can't pick a winner. I just can't. This match is going to be... Will this match top Ricochet and Gargano? Possibly. If I got to pick a winner here, I got Ciampa winning. If Ciampa can beat Black clean, that can tell you so much about Tommaso Ciampa. Yeah, sure, he's a heel. He's the biggest heel in the company. Between NXT, Raw, and SmackDown. He's the biggest heel. in the company next to Daniel Bryan. I got Tommaso Ciampa winning. Ciampa, there's no way, and I'm saying this now. There's no way Ciampa can lose this match. No way. If Ciampa does not walk in the Barclays Center WrestleMania weekend with the NXT Championship in his hands, they fucked up. NXT has fucked up. So I got Ciampa winning over Black. I think Tommaso Ciampa will retain the NXT Championship. So that's it, guys, for NXT TakeOver Phoenix preview and predictions. Now we're going to go over the Royal Rumble card. If you guys made it this far, please hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate the support on this channel, on this video, if you guys hit the like button, if you guys made it this far. Now, the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble. I look at this card. This card's not better than TakeOver. Fuck no. Fuck no. TakeOver has what? 5 matches? 5 matches. The Rumble, if you take away the 2 pre-show matches between Rusev and Nakamura for the U.S. title and Murphy, Tozawa, Itami, and Kalisto in the Fatal 4-Way for the Cruiserweight Championship, you got 7 matches. 2 on the pre-show, plus 7 on the main card. I look at this card, and I'm thinking to myself, this is a pretty good card. Pretty good card. But is it better than TakeOver? No. Not even close. Not even fucking close. Alright. Like I said, this Rumble pay-per-view on Sunday is going to be crucial. The match order for Sunday will be crucial. I cannot stress this more enough. As long as the WWE gives us what we want on Sunday, who the fuck cares? Let's go over the card. Rusev versus Nakamura in the pre-show for the United States Championship. I got Rusev winning. It's just easy. I think Nakamura's done. He's been irrelevant as every single fuckboy in the wrestling community. Nakamura is just that irrelevant. And that's hard to say. That is low-key hard to say. I love Nakamura when he was in NXT. How the fuck you fuck up Nakamura? How you fuck up Rusev? Rusev Day was the best thing in 2018. The best thing. But no, you want to split up Rusev with freaking Aiden English. You want to fuck that up. I got Rusev retaining the U.S. title over Nakamura. Buddy Murphy defends his Cruiserweight Championship in a fatal 4-way match against Akira Tozawa, Hideo Itami, and Kalisto. I got Buddy Murphy retaining. If you're the best superstar in your Cruiserweight division, you should be champion. I got Buddy Murphy retaining the Cruiserweight Championship. Alright, this is how I would do the match order. So we got Rusev retaining the U.S. title and Buddy Murphy retaining the Cruiserweight Championship. That's the pre-show. Main show. So we're 2 matches in from the pre-show. We got 2 matches in. We got 7 more to go. First matchup I would kick off the Rumble with. The Bar versus The Miz and Shane for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Everybody predicted The Miz and Shane to win the titles. I wouldn't give The Miz and Shane championships. I wouldn't. The Bar, I think the Bar, just like that right now, I got the Bar retaining the SmackDown Tag Team titles over The Miz and Shane McMahon. I don't care about this rivalry. I bet you guys don't care. I got the Bar retaining the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Match number 2 in the Rumble main card. I got Asuka versus Becky Lynch for the SmackDown Women's Championship. This match could be good. I love Becky and I love Asuka. I love both those 2 women. I think they're really talented. I love both of them. But if I was to pick one, I would have this be a double count out. Asuka retains the title in a double count out. Double count out. Double count out. You want to keep Becky strong going into WrestleMania. You don't have her get pinned or submit on Sunday. That's it. I would have Asuka versus Becky, the number 2 match, the second match of the Royal Rumble event. Third match, I would have Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. I'm hearing rumblings. I don't know if this is true. AJ versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania being penciled in for the WWE Championship. This could possibly be for the WWE title. Now, here's the thing. If you have Daniel Bryan win, who do you have him face at WrestleMania? Mind you, Bryan's a heel. Who are you going to put him in the ring with at WrestleMania? You can't think of an opponent. There's not enough baby faces on SmackDown to put in front of Daniel Bryan for the title. Just like that, I got AJ winning. I got AJ this time beating Daniel. This matchup could be better than what they did at TLC, but I got AJ winning. I got AJ winning the WWE Championship over Daniel Bryan. Fourth match, I would put Ronda Rousey versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship. Now, if you saw Raw Monday, everybody was pissed off on how you put Ronda and Sasha in the same ring at the same time in a tag team match 6 days before the Rumble. Now, and mind you, they put their hands on each other, which everybody hated. I got Ronda winning. Sasha, listen, I know this for a fact. Sasha will bring Ronda to her best match ever on the main roster. This is going to be a classic. This will be a classic. I got Ronda retaining over Sasha. Sasha will come this close. This close to beating Ronda. That close. I got Ronda retaining the Raw Women's title. Fifth match. Brock Lesnar versus Finn Balor for the Universal Championship. Brock retaining. I cannot see Finn Balor retaining. I cannot see Finn Balor winning. I just can't. Low key, I just can't. I got Brock retaining. I got Brock going into WrestleMania as Universal Champion for the second consecutive year. Match will be good. I heard Brock wanted to wrestle Finn, and as you're seeing in previous years, Brock wanted AJ back in 2017. Look how that match turned out. We also heard that Brock wanted Daniel Bryan last year instead of AJ. Look how that match turned out. Brock wanted Finn Balor. Let's put that under perspective. Let's put this in the record books. Brock Lesnar wanted Finn Balor. If Brock wants to face a certain opponent, he's willing to put in the work. If Brock wants to work, he will work. He will work. That itself, I got Brock Lesnar retaining the Universal title over Finn Balor in what could be a potential show stealer. Sixth match of the night. I got the men's Royal Rumble. Now, you look at the guys that are in the Rumble, and I'll even show you here. R-Truth, Drew McIntyre, Big E, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, Seth Rollins, Jeff Hardy, Dean Ambrose, Bobby Trashley, Samoa Joe. I'm hearing that Cena will not be in the Rumble, so let's count out Cena. Elias, Baron Corbin, Jinder Mahal, Shitty, Apollo Crews, Andrade Cien Almas, Mustafa Ali, Rey Mysterio, Titus Catering, and Randy Orton. Now mix in a little bit of surprise entrance here and there. I got 2 people winning this matchup, and both of them are coming from Monday Night Raw. Seth Rollins or Drew McIntyre. If I have to pick a guy to win the Rumble for the men, I got Seth Rollins winning. Can you imagine the Beast versus the Beast Slayer at WrestleMania? I'd love to see that match. I got Seth Rollins winning the men's Royal Rumble match. And then finally, guys, to end this preview and predictions video, the Women's Royal Rumble match. Now it says here 23 out of the 30 entrants have been announced as of January 25th. So this is as of today. We got Carmella, Ember Moon, Natalya, Bayley, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Alicia Fox, Zelina Vega, Naomi, Mickie James, Billie Kay, Peyton Royce, Charlotte Flair, Tamina, Dana Brooke, Lana, Nia Jax, Nikki Cross, Alexa Bliss, and Lacey Evans. I'm going to say this now. I'm making this prediction right now. Two things can possibly happen. Either the SmackDown Women's Championship match ends at a double countout. Becky fucks up Carmella. Becky takes Carmella's number 30 spot and wins the Rumble. Have her choose her matchup at WrestleMania. Or same thing happens. SmackDown Women's Championship match ends at a double countout. Becky takes Carmella's spot number 30. Same thing applies. This time you do the 1994 Royal Rumble ending with Bret Hart and Lex Luger. You have Becky and Charlotte be the last two women in that matchup. Have those two get eliminated at the same time. And then you just have both of them choose what championship you want to go after. That's a possible another scenario I would go for. But if we're sticking to scenario number one, I'm having Becky win. If WWE knows what we want as what pertains to the main event at WrestleMania, I would have Becky win. I would have Becky face Ronda at WrestleMania for the Raw Women's Championship. Simple. That's what I would do. Honestly. I would have Becky win the Women's Royal Rumble, have her face Ronda at WrestleMania for the Raw Women's title. The match that we could have got a Survivor Series could be at a bigger stage at WrestleMania. Now, did I mind Charlotte versus Ronda at Survivor Series? No, I didn't mind it. That matchup was great. Fantastic match. I loved it. Potential match of the night that night at Survivor Series. But if it wasn't for Nia Jax fucking up Becky's face on the Go Home show before Survivor Series, we would have already saw Becky versus Ronda at Survivor Series. Give us what could have been the Survivor Series match. Give it to us at a much bigger stage in MetLife Stadium on April 2019 here in New York, New Jersey area. Simple fucking booking. That is it, guys. That is it. Long video. How am I in this? 43 minutes. 43 minutes. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to episode 3 of the Wrestling Fan Podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching. Exhausting video. I know. But if you guys stuck with it the whole entire way, I appreciate you so much. Hit that thumbs up, guys. Let me know down below in the comment section, what are your predictions for NXT TakeOver Phoenix and the Rumble match on Sunday? How would you book the men and female Royal Rumble match? Also, guys, hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on both notifications. Please show support to the channel. I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoy NXT TakeOver Phoenix tomorrow after the show goes off the air tomorrow. You guys are gonna get a review right here on the channel tomorrow for Saturday. Sunday, Royal Rumble Sunday. As soon as the Rumble goes off the air, I will come over here, review the show, give out my thoughts on the show. You guys are gonna get a Royal Rumble review on Sunday. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys tomorrow for NXT TakeOver Phoenix review. The road to WrestleMania has upon us.